Hey, what's up, guys? Back again with another Queen Pop LaLoon attack, and we're looking at this base. I get a lot of questions on how do you decide if you can Queen Pop a base. This is number 2 in their clan, top Town Hall 9 base. They only had a Town Hall 10 after this. How do I decide? The base was there. It needed 3-star. All I can run is Queen Pop on this attack. This guy had some positives. So we take a look and break apart the base. The CC radius went out to about there. It's definitely pullable. He did have a bunch of whiz and a bunch of archers, so it's a delayed pull. You got to make sure you're in there for a while. The expos are down, which is a positive. I didn't know at the time, but he had both air skellies over here, both traps set to air. That's a negative. It's like a level 20 queen. You know, that can be an issue for some people. The higher the queen, the more DPS she outputs, and the harder she is to kill. And max out blowers facing this way and one facing this way. So unless you run to the side, which I didn't think was positive for the queen kill part, you're going to have to go into a blower, and that's can be an issue as well. I obviously 3-starred the attack. There's a lot of issues that can cause people problems with this attack, but I did it. I 3-starred it. Another one in the books. Max out Town Hall 9 defenses in the books, guys. So I zapped out this air defense, and that creates a triangle over here. With this high-level queen, I want to make sure my troops run over her and spend a good amount of time there killing her. Zapping out that air defense, I can send loons here and here and pull the CC and hopefully take out some of those outside buildings. Now, I still had to worry about this whiz tower, that one. These two on the outsides, I wasn't too worried about. They'd be focusing in on the hound. This one, though, and the back, you are kind of worried about, because most likely he's going to have his Teslas over here, just how the base is built and all that space in there, maybe some bombs, who knows. But this base can give a lot of problems to hog attacks, so he most likely with this base has double bombs inside. They're a good clan, and I wasn't going to doubt them. Expo set to ground, they put out more DPS. That could be bad for hogs. So let's take a look at my troops. Let's take a look at the attack, and yeah, that's why I went air with it, 'cause that's what I can do. So with this, I dropped out 2 loons. I brought up 5 govs for cleanup. I only had my queen up, guys. Only my queen, and this is their top Town Hall 9, and I did it. So these 5 archers, though, this clan was using a bunch of trash troops and a bunch of whiz, a delayed pull. Also, whereas a drag, you can just hit your queen ability and one-shot the drag. Wiz, you have to shoot them all separately, and without some blockers in front of them, those 5 archers, they could all focus in on my queen, one shot pop, she's gone. So that's why I brought them, and I'll go into detail here. But so first I do my earthquake. I put it around where I can hit some buildings, take out some DPS, throw on my light, drop in 2 loons. 2 loons, because 1 loon would have got there, but it wouldn't have stayed long enough to pull it. And I want to get that archer tower down. So there I pulled out the full CC, and I got the archer tower down. That was my 2 main goals there. I put in an archer down here, collect the CC up in a general area. Now this part, if you don't throw a bunch of archers down to distract your whiz first and make them change direction, you'll lose that battle 100% of the time. They have to be distracted. I let my queen get off a bunch of pop shots. You can see I focused her on the main whiz first, and then I use her ability as they clean up the other archers. Now this will make them focus on the archers around her, and she'll finish cleaning up those whiz, and hopefully with her little helpers there, she will clean up those archers. So there you go. It worked out, and now she just works cleaning up those outside buildings. Bring in my hounds from pretty far away. Pops up a ton of stuff. I got all these skellies. I got all those traps. And this is another point. I did a delayed response on my secondary hounds. People ask why. Well, you don't want them collecting all that extra fire. Sure, I might only be saving them from 2 or 3, maybe 1 or 2 shots from those air defenses, but that's 1 or 2 shots I don't want to eat. It'll make them last longer. And you can see once this attack progresses, that was key. Now I pop up a lot of high DPS right there in the middle. I come in with my outside loons. And now I'm going to hit my haste. The queen's already dead. So even though she's like level 20 or 18 or something, her sitting there with all those pups exploding, she's dead. Guys, she'll die. I don't worry about that. I worry about getting all these defenses down. I didn't wait long enough to bring my loons in the backside. So that whiz tower did take out a couple of them. That blower is causing me some trouble, but that's why I set my haste there. And as my loons converge, they're eating up some of the traps, but they take down the last defenses. And all that's left is the cannon in the back. I wasn't worried about that. So I throw in my gobs for cleanup. My loons take out those. Look at how much pups are flying around, guys. This is an awesome attack. The expos are down. It works out really good for your pups. But that's it. Last building, it's gone. 3-star. In the books. Max defenses. Air skellies to air. Going into max Town Hall 9 blower with a level 18 queen. Cake. So I hope you guys like it. I hope you learned something. I showed you that trick. If there's a bunch of whiz and archers, make sure you use that or your queen's going to get smoked. I didn't have a king for cleanup or whatever. He's upgrading. I'm still in war. I'm still getting 3 stars. So go ahead and check out my Kamcord, my Twitter, my Tumblr, my whatever. I got the links up there for you, and I'll see you guys next time.